Hey guys, it's Tiger Shoe with Pacific Rim Video. And as you can tell, we're here at the Golden Girls reboot. You know, I'm just joking. We're here at the Lowriders press junket.
I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you and tell you that the movie Lowriders is a bad movie, but it's not that good. First off, you've probably never heard of it. I hadn't even heard of it when I went to go watch it. And this came out in 2016. This isn't some old ass movie. But regardless, I probably would have liked this movie a lot more had it not been for one big ball of fuckery that I'll get to later in the review.
You're right about now. The great rhyme drummer right about now. It's a great rhyme drummer.
The movie starts with a classic main character narration where Danny explains he's a graffiti artist and his dad's a mechanic who really wants to win a big lowrider competition called Elysian. Danny wakes up on a rooftop. This scene is just here to overlay more narration, but it's annoying as hell once you've watched the film 4 or 5 times. Why are you sleeping on a rooftop? Why are you guys pretending like 2 people on this couch is okay? Your shoulder's off the bed. That means you're trying to not fall off, aka not sleeping, and who the fuck sleeps with a hat on? Plus, I don't even know who this is. At first I thought, oh, he just slept with a random chick on a rooftop. But there's nothing in the movie to suggest Danny is some sort of ladies' man who sleeps around. So if this is a random girl, this shot is pointless. Then I thought maybe it's his sister? I don't know, there's not a lot of girls in this movie, but 1, that would be weird. And 2, after comparing them, pretty sure it's not her. So then that just leaves his friend Claudia, which is more annoying because there's never any type of actual romance developed between the two. Just a bunch of bro-ish flirting that leads to nothing. So why are you sleeping together? Why is your shirt off? Why a rooftop? He never comes back to this couch the whole movie. So why did you have him wake up here? Just to have him walk a few feet to graffiti something? That's so unnecessary. I'm sorry, you can feel free to click off at this point.
If it was up to my pops, I'd be fixing cars at his shop all day. I put up my art for free, and he wastes his money on car parts? That makes no sense to me.
That's how businesses work. These are his 2 friends, Claudia and Chewy.
Long enough.
Damn, Danny! Damn, Danny!
Yeah, we're going, but they're not gonna let you with that stupid jacket.
Nah, this jacket's fire, dude. I took it out of your mom's closet, so that's why I know it's fire.
Oh, shit.
Wow, wow. That acceleration. What is that, an 82 Volvo? Aged like wine, huh?
What you guys want? I ain't buying you no shot.
Hey, what up? Just at the bar with my backpack. No need to search me, right? LA. They continue to have an awkward bar scene where they dance and drink, and this also has nothing to do with anything. At least narrate over this part. Seriously though, these friends never make another appearance.
Me and my homies, we've never been to Mexico, and no, our Spanish ain't perfect. But you can find us partying with the hipsters in Echo Park, chilling at the skate park in Venice, or doing karaoke in K-Town. All right, sometimes we do end up the night at Taco Zone. Yeah, we eat tacos. So what?
Who are you talking to here? All the racists in the theater? Because guess what? There's no Klan members watching Lowriders. Chewy's drunk on the ride back from the bar, and then Danny gets an unexpected phone call. So Danny tells Claudia to stop the car because he has to piss. But he actually just wants to tag the bridge because, I don't know, art?
I gotta piss. Come on, I gotta piss, please. I'm begging you.
Did you guys notice how he's still talking to her in this shot, but we don't hear anything?
Why do you take us back?
Wasn't this guy hammered?
Danny, I'm leaving! What are you doing? Are you trying to get us caught?
You're the one fucking yelling! Wouldn't it be easier for you idiots to just get in the car, drive away so you don't draw attention to him graffitiing the bridge? Just an idea. Danny finishes his piece and then pulls out his dick and starts pissing. Okay, so then you really had to pee? What the hell was this for then? And why are you such an asshole? Also, tell me if I'm wrong, but I hear a little toot come out when he starts peeing. Unless it's the sound of all the schmegma clearing out of his dick hole. I feel like some drunk editor snuck that one in because it made him giggle. Because it's not funny and barely noticeable. So why put it in there? Is Chewy watching him piss? I just noticed that. He keeps looking down. So Claudia says fuck it and starts to leave. But before she does, she continues shoving the fact that she has a scholarship down our throats.
He's not gonna ruin Columbia for me,
Oh,
okay?
no.
We get caught, that's my scholarship. relationship, Danny.
Claudia, shut up.
which is literally only in the movie to give her a reason to leave these two without a car. Even by the end of the movie, it's basically pointless.
Danny!
I get why Chewie's upset that Claudia left, but I mean, can't you just call an Uber or some shit? This is supposed to be modern time.
Oh, shit.
Wait, this is my 5th time watching this movie, and I can't believe I'm barely seeing this. While he's pissing, there's a far shot, and what the actual fuck? CGI piss. Starring Gabriel Chavarria. It's amazing the more I watch this movie, the more I start disliking it, because of shit like this. You didn't need this shot. The odds were stacked against you if you wanted this shot to work, because you would then need to make this movie rated R because of nudity. I'm not saying I'm disappointed, but there's clearly no penis shown here, and I'm disappointed. The CGI stream ends and you see him put away his CGI cock, or just pull up his pants, because that's how we tuck away our junk, I guess. And as a bonus fuck up, you still hear the stream going in the next shot.
Oh, shit.
Uh-oh, Daddy's in trouble. Let me just pause it and say something real quick. I'm really not trying to dismantle this movie. This movie wants me to dismantle it. I'm sorry the first 7.5 minutes looked like they were shot and edited an hour before the premiere. So by the time these two start running away, the cop's already at the bridge, somehow.
Chewie, this way.
Chewie, you saw the siren, right? Why were you still trying to run in that direction? The fuck is with these guys? So they run down the stairs, turn into an alley, and how the fuck is he right behind you? I'm not too familiar with the neighborhood, but I'm assuming he still had to U-turn, go down the ramp, turn 2 corners, and guess which way you went. And don't tell me there's another squad car, because nobody would call backup for a guy pissing on the street.
I can't do that. Come on, Joey, hop in. Hurry up. What makes you think I can do that? Oh, shit.
It's fucking so stupid. Holy shit, how long has this chase been going on?
Hurry up, Joey, go.
How did you guys even split up? He's right behind you here, then you act like he's miles away. Is this complete disregard of continuity supposed to be hidden by the shaky camera? Because no, it's not. Chewie catches up with Danny, and then Danny throws a rock at a cop, which has to be like attempted murder or some shit, right? And then this cop cuts him off, and I'm not even gonna question how he got there.
Jail time.
They get bailed out, but only because Chewie called Danny's dad behind his back. Oh, am I glad to see you, and not this guy. They have this butterfingered back and forth on the ride home, and fuck you. Listen, I don't hate No Googlami. That's probably the first time you've ever heard his name. But is there really that much of a shortage of Mexican actors to play not leading roles? Yes, he can play the part well, but when you start seeing him play the same thug, the same cholo, the same prisoner in every movie, it kind of takes you out of it. I mean, if you type in cholo actor on Google, the top result is Noel's Wikipedia. At this point in the movie, Danny's dad, Miguel, is supposed to be painted as a dick, but so far I'm convinced Danny's the asshole. He pissed off a bridge, and now that bridge is super mad. But seriously, his dad is just telling him to work, but he keeps being a little pissy baby about everything. Just because you're not playing soccer anymore doesn't mean you have to be a dick.
Man, we used to get busted all the time low riding, man. Riding dirty past them cops. Barely fit a quarter between the fender and the street, you know? What was the name of that fat girl, man? You know, the tank? You know the one I'm talking about?
Oh, Lydia.
Lydia. That's right, man. I had a little light mustache. Tell you what, man, she wanted to ride in your ride.
Why is this edited like a YouTube video? I'm starting to think if that's how every movie is, but I don't think so. Just seems a bit odd. Green poison. Miguel's golden child. The lowrider that's supposed to win it all at Elysian.
I think I'm gonna have to cut half a turn on the coil. Then she'll lay 3 inches more.
Could do that, or we could call Lydia back.
I fucking hate when people do this in movies where they have like some sort of nice vehicle or some sort of prized possession and then they just wipe it down for no reason in just a random part of like it does nothing. It's not even dirty. What are you doing? So fucking stupid. I get it. He cares about it. You made that very apparent when he was holding his hand over the car like there was some sort of energy being transferred to him. We're then introduced to Danny's family, his stepmom, Eva Longoria, and stepsister, or actual sister, they never really clarified it, Isabel. I gotta say, Damian Bichir does a pretty solid job in this movie, but holy shit can he convince me that that chicken is good.
No dates, all right? You're too young. We're not talking about that.
Yeah.
This alone should win him the Oscar. They mention that Isabel has her quinceañera coming up, and once again, it doesn't really matter. It ends up just being there for a happy ending scene. They try to use it as a plot device, but honestly, it could have been replaced with anything else. I wish they would have used it more like, oh, I have to do this, but I have Isabel's quinceañera, so now I'm torn. I don't know. I'm not a writer. Right, guys? Eva Longoria brings up Ghost, who we now learn is his brother who just got out of prison. Miguel slobbers a bone, and Danny fucks off. The movie then turns into Paranormal Activity for no reason, because a ghost shows up. Sons of Anarchy star Theo Rossi shows up, and they hug.
You gotta let me explain. Yeah, back at the warehouse. Let's go.
Hug again, and then Ghost jumps in green poison.
Get in.
So let me get this straight. This is your dad's prized possession. This is everything to him. And he leaves the keys in the car, guarded by a slide door that apparently anybody can open because it only took Ghost 10 seconds. He didn't have bolt cutters or a sledgehammer or a 007 laser. He just made a loud noise and opened it.
Who's there?
And I know he didn't use anything because it's later said that there was no signs of forced entry.
There's no sign of forced entry?
Nope.
Which now makes me wonder what the hell that loud noise even was. How'd you even get in the lot? Do you even care about this car? More like green pissin'. Ugh. Danny decides to join his brother, and you see where this is going, right? Not just me? Okay.
So where them hoes at?
Ghost wants some vagina, and Danny's like, yeah, I got the spot, and they pick up Chewie too.
Stop. What is this? You look like a bouncy house full of retarded skaters.
Who are you? And what the hell is with people's audio being cut short? This happens multiple times in the movie.
You look like a bouncy house full of retarded skaters. It's awesome!
We're too lazy to come up with lyrics, so we're gonna muff the vocals. Danny then spots the girl. You can tell she's the girl because they make eye contact like 98% of human beings usually do. We're gonna call this girl Hipster, only because he calls her it first.
Well, what's your tag name? Hipster?
It's rather selfish of Danny, honestly. You would think he'd maybe want to stick around to play wingman for his brother, who hasn't seen a labia in 8 years. Hipster ends up being a photographer who has some of her shots hanging at this place. Danny moves into the graffiti room, found at all your local bars, to prove to her that this was his piece that she had taken a picture of.
Oh, this isn't awkward.
I showed you mine, now you show me yours.
Slow down, Tiger.
Oh, I'm a tiger? Well, you're a pussy.
I'm a pussy. You just call me a pussy. All right.
There's a point where dialogue becomes diarrhea. Actually, never mind. Dialogue is pretty on point then. She then rewards him with a phone number and says that her name is Laura Lay. So Hipster, the next day, surprise! Green poison is missing. What? Are you saying that my brother, who just got out of jail and who also hates my dad, didn't return the car?
Son, do you know anything?
Nope.
I don't know why, I just hate this gesture Noel does. I promise I don't hate Noel. It just looks stupid. Ghost pulls up in green poison and brings up that his dad has competition for Elysian because he started his own club. He also mentions that the car is a bit loose on the turns and that he should fix it before Elysian, which doesn't really make sense because at the competition, it looks like they just look at the design and that's it. They don't show him test driving the cars at all.
Shit, bro, how you been?
You're real funny, you know that?
What the fuck was that?
You're real funny, you know that?
Was that a dub? Audio issues? That didn't even sound like him.
What, Pops? No love for your oldest? You would have been proud. Me and Danny cruising the boulevard in your pride and joy.
I love how the detective just stands there and lets him rip off all this exposition before he says anything. The detective finally asks if Miguel wants to press charges, but he's like, nah. Which either plays to the genius of Ghost or the convenience of the script. You're on parole, and this is Grand Theft Auto. The same reason you were thrown in prison for 8 years to begin with. The movie should end here.
That's my ride. It was fun catching up, boys. I'll see you at Elysian, Pops.
Huh. That must be Uber X? Convict?